911.
When you call 911, you expect to hear someone say, 911, what's your emergency? But last year, more than 6,000 people heard a recording asking them to please hold for the next available operator. All new at 6, KXAN City reporter Reagan Hackelman joins us live from City Hall to explain just how bad this problem is. Reagan?
Well, Leslie, last year more than 800,000 calls were made to Austin's 911 center. Now, 96% of those were answered in 10 seconds or less, but the rest of them were answered by a machine asking the caller to hold for an available operator. The reason? There's not enough operators to go around.
Austin 911.
For the past 10 years, the same number of people have been answering the phones at Austin's 911 dispatch center.
Our performance, as it compares to other cities, is solid. I mean, it could be better.
But to make it better, the manager of Austin's emergency communications says she needs more people to answer 911 calls, specifically 25 to 30 more full-time operators. She's asked for them in the past, but never got the money.
It is a budget crunch. You know, it has been for the last couple of years. The economy has been challenged, so the city may have just needed to make some tough decisions.
Those tough decisions meant more than 6,300 times last year there was not an operator available to pick up the phone when someone called 911. Instead, the caller heard a recorded message asking them to hold for the next available operator.
So if you're listening to a tape recording and grandpa's on the floor with a heart attack, you're not going to be very pleased.
Mike Levy co-chairs the city's Public Safety Commission. He thinks it's simply unacceptable for the 911 call center to be understaffed.
Having these kind of delays because an understaffed 911 center is a terrible problem.
It's a problem that only affects about 4% of the calls coming in. But the emergency communications manager says the problem will get worse soon. They'll be losing funding for 8 positions later this year.
The solution is very simple. You have to add call takers.
Now, the average time that someone was on hold that actually called in and did not talk to an operator was 2.5 minutes. Back in May and December, there were 2 calls that took more than 4.5 minutes for someone to actually answer them. Reporting live from City Hall, Reagan Hackelman, KXAN Austin News.